A very good morning and Jai Hind children. Welcome to chemistry class. Children, we were doing the chapter sorting materials into group, isn't it? So we have completed almost all the explanation of the chapter. We have done oral question answer 1 and I have sent that to you also. I hope everybody has completed it in their book. Okay. Now children, as I have told you in the previous class of chemistry that we will do the reading of the chapter. Like in the previous class I have explained you all the properties of material. Now today in this class we will go through the textbook, what is written in the textbook one by one, and we will also go through the oral question answer 2. Okay. So children, please get ready with your science book and pencil. So I hope you must have read that chapter also. So now let's get ready with the chapter sorting material into groups. So today we'll do the topic called properties of material. Alright, so let's start with it. Children, please open your book, open this chapter sorting materials into group. Open that page where the topic properties of material is written. Okay, so I'm quickly going to share. First we'll quickly recap what we have studied in the previous class, then we'll go to the textbook. Okay, so now first I'll share the PPT with you and then we'll go to the textbook. So let's start with it. So children, in the previous class we were discussing about the properties of material. Okay, so there are 7 different properties of material we have talked about. So first was appearance, luster, texture, state, solubility in water, density, floating and sinking, and transparency. These are the different properties of material that we have discussed in the previous class. Okay, so today I am just quickly recapping it. We'll just quickly recap these topics so that you can again go into this chapter and you will understand it. Appearance. So first is appearance. Appearance का क्या मतलब होता है कि वो कैसा दिखता है. किसी की भी चीज के appearance का मतलब होता है कि वो चीज कैसी दिखती है. So every material is having different appearance. Like plastic looks different than the wood. Alright? Paper look different than plastic. Got it? So there are different materials, that different materials are having different appearance. Alright. Though if I talk about their similarity, they are having certain similarity also. They are having certain differences also. Like if we are talking about iron. So iron looks different from nickel. It also looks different from cobalt. But if I go into similarity of this, so they all are metals. Okay, so there are n number of materials around us and they have a different appearance. Okay, so let's see what is written in the chapter about appearance. So one by one I am revising it also and we'll go to the text also. Okay, so let's see. So please open this page beta, this properties of material. So it is page number 38. So children, please open page number 38, properties of material. Let's start with it. So first property we'll talk today is appearance. See, paper looks different from cloth. Wood looks different from iron. Iron looks different from copper or aluminium. At the same time, there are some similarities between iron, copper and aluminium that are not there in wood or paper. Materials can be classified on the basis of their appearance. So what this text is saying, paper looks different from cloth. Paper अलग दिखता है, कोई भी कपड़ा अलग दिखता है, isn't it? Wood look different from iron. Wood entirely, like the table is made up of wood. So it looks entirely different from the iron nail. Isn't it? But this table or the wood is also a material and iron nail is also a material. Similarly, cloth is also a material and paper is also a material, but they all look different, isn't it? Now coming on to iron, iron also looks different from copper and aluminium. Okay, so copper, you must have various copper utensils at your home, and aluminium, everybody has seen it. So that aluminium foil or that is aluminium, or we have aluminium utensils also at our home. So these are different. Alright, iron look different than copper and aluminium. But if we talk about their similarities, they are similar, like everything is a metal. Okay, they are also different from paper and wood. So all these material looks differently. Okay, so on the basis of their appearance, we can also classify it into several categories. Got it? Now coming on to next property, we have luster. What is luster, children? So as we have talked in our previous class, what is luster? Luster is the shine of that material. वो material कितना shine कर रहा है, that is its lustrous property. Okay, any material that is having shine is lustrous in nature. Those who are not having shine is non-lustrous in nature. For example, a spoon. A spoon is shiny, so it has luster. Whereas wood is not having any shine, so it is non-lustrous in nature. Got it? Let's see what is written. A metal spoon shines, whereas wooden spoon does not shine so much. Okay? Silk cloth has a shine, whereas woolen cloth does not. You have seen silk material, it has a shine. But if we talk about woolen material, it does not have shine. Okay? So we say that metal has more luster than wood, and that silk has more luster than wool. Got it? जिसके में शाइन है वो lustrous है, जिसके में शाइन नहीं है वो lustrous नहीं है. Like a spoon is lustrous, silk cloth is lustrous, whereas wood and woolen clothes are non-lustrous. Got it? So an iron rod may not appear lustrous. Iron rod हो सकता है कि आपको lustrous ना लग रही हो. However, if you use sandpaper to remove the top layer, you will see that it is lustrous. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि आयरन नेल में ब्राउन कोटिंग आ जाती है, that is called rust. Okay, so if any iron nail is rusted, what we can do is we'll take a sandpaper, we'll rub over that iron nail, so again that will become shiny. So it originally has a property of lustrous, but because of the coating of brown coating or rust, it has loosened its shine. Okay, but we will consider it under lustrous material. So some metals lose their luster when exposed to air and moisture. Material can be classified on the basis of their luster. We can classify on the basis of their luster. We can differentiate between lustrous material and non-lustrous material, isn't it? So classification can be done on this property also. Okay, so this is luster. We can also see this in various figures that I have already shown you in the previous class, but let's again see these material of luster. So see here, wood is not shiny, so it is non-lustrous, but this gold and silver are shiny, so they are having lustrous property or lustrous appearance. Got it? So these are the examples of lustrous and non-lustrous. So this was lustrous and non-lustrous. Then coming on to texture. Texture मतलब कि वो चीज़ छूने में कैसी है, सॉफ्ट है, हार्ड है, or it is pointed or it is flat. So this is its lustrous or texture of that material. Okay, like we have certain things that are hard in nature, like a spoon is hard, we cannot break it. This statue is hard, helmet is hard, coal or stone is hard. Okay, but soft toys, get us all rubber band, then pillow, then a sponge. They are what? They are soft in nature. So this is the texture of material. On the basis of this texture also we can classify the material into two categories, that is hard and soft. Okay. So now coming back to text, let's see what is written. Okay, coming on to the next property, that is texture. So texture, different material feel different when you touch them. जब हम मटेरियल को छूते हैं तो वो हमें अलग अलग तरीके का फील होता है. That is, they have different textures. For example, metal is hard and smooth, whereas wool is soft and tough and rough. Sorry. तो मेटल क्या होता है? हार्ड होता है और उसका सरफेस स्मूथ होता है. Whereas if we touch any woolen material, it is soft but it is rough. Okay. Soft materials can be compressed. उसको हम दबा सकते हैं और stretch कर सकते हैं. Like take for example rubber band. We can compress it and we can stretch it. Alright. Or you take your eraser. Eraser is also soft. We can compress it and we can stretch it. Alright. So these materials are soft in texture. Hard materials are difficult to compress. Hard material को हम compress नहीं कर सकते. Like this duster is a hard material. We cannot compress it. हम उसको दबा नहीं सकते और ऐसा नहीं होगा कि हमने इसको दबाया और ये दब गया. So we cannot compress it. So it is difficult to compress. Okay. So materials can also be classified on the basis of their texture. कि वो soft है कि वो hard है. Got it? So this is texture. Now coming on to the very important property of material, that is state. State is in which categories these material exist. So as we know, it is very common and you have already studied in your previous classes also that materials are divided into three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. कोई भी मटेरियल को हम तीन कैटेगरी में डिवाइड करते हैं. फर्स्ट इज सॉलिड, देन वी हैव लिक्विड एंड देन वी हैव गैस. सो दीज आर द थ्री स्टेट्स ऑफ मटेरियल. गॉट इट? सो देयर इज वन एक्टिविटी फॉर यू चिल्ड्रन. सो क्लासिफाई द फॉलोइंग एज सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड गैस. फर्स्ट, कॉइन. व्हाट इट इज? इट इज solid. Very good. Book, solid. Oxygen, gas, petrol, liquid, stone. Yes children, stone, solid, water, liquid, hydrogen, gas, orange juice, liquid, water vapor, gas. So these are certain things that you need to observe. Even you can observe it around yourself. There are certain things that are solid, some liquid, and the air that is present is gas. Alright. So let's see. First, let's see the figure. Okay. So this is a solid material. This is a solid wooden plank. You can see here. So solid do not change shape or volume. सॉलिड क्या होता है कि वो अपना शेप और वॉल्यूम कभी चेंज नहीं करता है. वॉल्यूम का मतलब होता है कि उसका अमाउंट कितना है. लाइक दिस इज अ बॉक्स दैट यू कैन सी इन द फिगर. सो दिस बॉक्स विल नॉट इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज इन साइज unless and until we are adding something to it. Okay, it will not change its shape, neither it will change its volume, neither it will increase or decrease it automatically. Okay, so this is solid. Liquid as you can see, we have two tumblers. This is one jug and we have a glass. तो क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, इस टम्बलर में से हम ग्लास में दूध को पोर कर रहे हैं, मिल्क को पोर कर रहे हैं. So what is happening? Liquid change shape but not volume. इस ग्लास टम्बलर में था, जब तक मिल्क इस जग में था तो उस मिल्क ने उसका शेप लिया था. Now when this milk is poured in this glass, it has taken the shape of this glass, but the volume is not changing. Consider if 1 liter of milk is there in this jug, it is not going to change its volume. It will remain 1 liter only. Got it? So liquid changes its shape, but it does not change its volume. Now coming on to gas. Gas change shape and volume also. Take for example, we have a pipe and this is a football. The gas is filled in this football. So now see, this is pretty much sure that it is changing the shape. क्योंकि इसमें जब गैस था पाइप में तो it has taken the shape of this pipe. But when we are shifting it into this football, it has taken the size of shape of that football. So it is sure that it is changing the shape. Now what about volume? ये पाइप आपको छोटी लग रही है तो उसमें उतने ही गैस फिल्ड है, ठीक है. लेकिन जब हम इसको ऐड फिल करेंगे इस इस फुटबॉल में, तो बिकॉज दिस फुटबॉल इज ऑफ ग्रेटर साइज तो उसमें ज्यादा गैस लगेगी. सो इट इज चेंजिंग इट्स वॉल्यूम अकॉर्डिंगली. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड गैस. नाउ कमिंग टू इट, व्हाट इज रिटन, what is the difference between the three states? The difference lies in the way they change their shape and volume. Got it? So shape, you are pretty much clear about it. Volume is the amount of that material or of that substance. So solid do not easily change their shape or volume. This we have seen in the figure. You can move a box from one place to another, but its shape and volume does not change. हमने बॉक्स को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह शिफ्ट किया, लेकिन उसके शेप में और उसके वॉल्यूम में कोई चेंज नहीं है. टेक फॉर एग्जांपल अगेन दिस डस्टर. दिस डस्टर इज सॉलिड. सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग दिस डस्टर एंड शिफ्टिंग इट फ्रॉम वन हैंड टू अनदर हैंड. इज इट चेंजिंग इट्स शेप? No. Is it changing its volume? क्या इसका amount increase or decrease हो गया? No. So this is solid. Got it? Now coming on to liquid. Liquid change the shape but not volume. Liquid का volume हमेशा same होता है, उसका amount हमेशा same होता है. Take 2 glasses. आपने एक ग्लास में मिल्क फिल किया, ठीक, आपने उसको दूसरे में पोर किया, so it will take the shape of that glass. Got it? But कितना amount of milk आपने पोर किया है, it will remain the same. So in liquid the shape changes but volume remains same. Take. Pouring milk from a jug into a tumbler causes milk to take the shape of the tumbler, but you still have the same amount of milk. Its volume does not change, as we have seen in this figure. So I have explained you this figure. I hope it is clear to you. Now coming on to gas. Gases easily change their shape and volume both. If you pump air into a football, the air fills the football and takes its shape. So this is clear that it is changing its shape. Its volume changes. It takes up less space in the football than it did outside the football. फुटबॉल के बाहर जो एयर का वॉल्यूम है वो ज्यादा है, फुटबॉल के अंदर एयर का वॉल्यूम कम है. सो इट इज चेंजिंग accordingly. Got it? Like air is present around this room, like everywhere air is present. So air is present in a very large amount. But if we are closing that lid of the glass, take any glass, if you are closing that glass, तो उस glass के अंदर भी gas है. If we are taking an empty glass और उस glass की lid को close कर दें, तो उस glass में भी क्या है? Gas है, air है, but the volume is changed. Got it? So in case of gas, shape and volume both changes. In liquid, only shape changes, volume remains same. In solid, both does not change. Got it? Now why this happens? This happens because of the arrangement of molecules in it. Okay? Like we can see here in the figure. This is solid. Solid में क्या होता है कि जितने भी molecules हैं वो बहुत compactly packed होते हैं. उनके बीच में spaces नहीं होते हैं. ओके बहुत ही कम स्पेस होता है उनके बीच में, और क्योंकि इसे बहुत कम स्पेस होता है तो ये मॉलिक्यूल्स मूव नहीं कर पाते, और जब ये मूव नहीं कर पाते तो वो अपना शेप चेंज नहीं करते. गॉट इट? नाउ कमिंग ऑन टू दिस लिक्विड. So this liquid is having a little, the molecules of this liquid is having a little larger shape between them, larger spaces between them. तो ये क्या होता है, ये easily move कर सकते हैं, ये एक जगह से दूसरी जगह easily move कर सकते हैं. So because it is moving, it is changing its shape. Okay? Because the intermolecular spaces between the molecule is large, larger than the solid, so it moves. Alright, but it cannot change its volume because it is somewhat compact in nature. Got it? Now coming on to gas. So gases can move randomly. The molecules of gases can move randomly. There is maximum intermolecular spaces between this molecule. So let's see what is written in the text. Arrangement of molecules. All molecules of a substance attract each other. जितने भी molecules हैं यहाँ पे present, आप जितने भी एक single, this is one single molecule, this is another single molecule, जितने भी circle है वो एक molecule है. Okay, so each molecule attract each other. ठीक है, वो एक दूसरे को attract करते हैं. The three states of matter have different properties because of difference in arrangement of molecules in them. Got it? In solid, molecules are very tightly packed, बहुत compact और बहुत tightly packed होते हैं. As they are very close together, they attract each other very strongly. अगर दो molecules बहुत पास हैं, तो वो एक दूसरे को बहुत closely attract करेंगे. Okay? This force of attraction keeps them together. यही attraction force है जो उनको एक दूसरे से compact रखता है. Got it? The position of molecule in solid are fixed. इसमें क्या होता है, molecule की position fix है, ये move नहीं कर सकती. They can only vibrate. वो सिर्फ vibrate कर सकते हैं. They cannot move or they cannot change their position. Okay? This is why solid have definite shape and volume. Okay? Since it is difficult to make the volume move away from each other, solids are rigid and hard. तो solid कैसा होता है? Rigid. Rigid मतलब tough and hard. Okay? So we have talked about solid. So first molecules, every molecule have an attraction force between them. In solid, the molecules have fixed shape, they are fixed in position, they can only vibrate, they cannot move from one position to another position, and that is why solids are rigid and hard. Got it? Now coming on to liquid. In liquid, the molecules are less tightly packed. Tightly packed होते हैं लेकिन थोड़ा कम tightly packed होते हैं. Since the molecules are further away from each other than in solid, they do not attract each other so strongly. जितना कि solid molecule एक दूसरे को attract करते हैं, उतना ये लिक्विड मॉलिक्यूल एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट नहीं कर पाते. ओके, सो द पोजीशन ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स इन लिक्विड आर नॉट फिक्स्ड. तो वो मॉलिक्यूल की पोजीशन फिक्स नहीं होती है. सो द मॉलिक्यूल्स कैन मूव अराउंड विद इन द liquid. Liquids are not rigid and do not have definite shape. Got it? So because of the attraction force between the molecules, because of the arrangement of molecules in the liquid and their intermolecular spaces. Intermolecular spaces, the space between two molecules. तो उनके बीच में जो स्पेस है, क्योंकि वो ज़्यादा है, इसलिए वो फ्रीली मूव कर सकते हैं और वो डेफिनेट शेप के नहीं होते. Got it? In gases, the molecules are so far apart that there is hardly any attraction between them. Gases में क्या होता है, कोई भी attraction नहीं होता है. Molecules बहुत ज़्यादा दूर अरेंज होते हैं, तो उनके बीच में कोई भी अट्रैक्शन नहीं होता है. Therefore, they move around independently of each other. वो एक दूसरे से independently मूव करते हैं. Hence, a gas has no fixed shape or volume. Children, I hope you are understanding it. So the volume move around in a full space available to them. That is why a gas fills up the space available to it. Okay? So this was about the states of material, that is solid, liquid and gas, and the arrangement of molecules. Got it? Now coming on to the next property of water, that is solubility in water. Solubility का मतलब होता है कि उसमें dissolve हो जाना, या water में कोई भी चीज dissolve हो जाने को हम बोलते हैं solubility. So as we have seen in the previous class, we have seen certain examples of solubility. So let's again go to that. Alright, solubility in water. कौन सा मटेरियल पानी में डिसॉल्व हो जा रहा है और कौन सी चीज पानी में डिसॉल्व नहीं हो रही है, ये डिसाइड करता है कि वो सॉल्युबल है कि वो सॉल्युबल नहीं है. Take for example salt and water. So salt, if we add salt in a glass of water and we stir it, it will get dissolved. So we say that salt is soluble in water. If we take lemon juice and we add it in the water and we stir it, it will get mixed with water. So what we say that lemon juice is soluble in water. But if we are taking oil or oil drops and we add it in water, it will not dissolve. So it is not soluble. Same goes with the sand. If we are adding a sand into this water, the sand will not dissolve, rather it will settle down at the bottom to form a sediment. Okay? So this is again insoluble in water. So depending on the solubility in water, we divide the materials into two categories, that is miscible and immiscible. Okay. So let's see what is written in the chapter. We say that sugar has dissolved in water. Actually, water causes all molecules in a solid piece of sugar to break apart. क्या होता है कि जो वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं वो सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स को ब्रेक कर देते हैं और वो उसमें मिक्स हो जाते हैं. ठीक है. So the individual molecules when separated are so small that we cannot see them. और वो इतने छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स में ब्रेक होते हैं कि हम उनको देख नहीं पाते हैं. That is why we say it is soluble in water. We say that what sugar is soluble in water. Got it? Repeat the activity with salt, sand, sawdust and chalk powder. This you can do at your home. So this is the activity to test. This will do. This is your activity. This will do in the class. Okay. So take a water in a glass tumbler and add some milk to it. Children, this is the activity. This we will do in after completing this chapter. This activity will perform. Alright. So we are left with density and transparency, that we will do in the next class. And in the next class also, children, we will do this oral question answer 2 and the exercise. Okay? Till then, today's homework is, children, you will write this new words in the fair notebook and you will draw this concept map in your fair notebook. So first you are going to write the name of chapter. Alright, write today's date. Okay, write new words, all the new words that are mentioned in your book, write it down. Use blue and black pen. Got it? Black pen for heading, blue pen for writing. Then on the left hand side, that is on the plain page, you will draw the concept map. So I hope I am very clear about what you have to do in your fair notebook. Okay? So children, this is your homework. Please complete your work. Complete new words and concept map in your fair notebook. Okay? In tomorrow's class, we will discuss oral question answer 2 and choose the most appropriate answer and very short answer question. Okay? So that's all for today's class, children. I hope you have understood the chapter. If in case of any doubt, you can ask any question anytime. Even you can ask it when we are having that interactive Zoom class. Okay, you can ask your question in that also. So that's all for today, children. Thank you and Jai Hind, children.